Azerbaijan and China have explored prospects for future relations as the Presidential Assistant for Public and Political Affairs Ali Hasanov visited Beijing invited by the Communist Party of China. Mr. Hasanov met Vice Chairman of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference, Secretary of the Secretariat of the Central Committee Du Qinlin, who described Azerbaijan as the best friend and partner of China. He highlighted bilateral, regional and international relations and also spoke of ties between the Communist Party of China and the new Azerbaijan Party. Mr. Hasanov handed over President Ilham Aliyev's letter addressed to President of the People's Republic of China, Xi Jinping, to Mr. Qinlin. The presidential assistant highlighted the history of Azerbaijani-Chinese friendship and thanked the government of China for supporting his country in the independent years. Mr. Hasanov recalled President Ilham Aliyev's meeting with President Xi Jinping in 2014, adding that both leaders pledged to increase efforts towards speeding up the cooperation in the fields of Europe-Asia transportation and communication, logistics and service. He invited Chinese companies to active cooperation in these spheres. The side stressed the importance of continuing mutual support in international organizations. Mr. Hasanov said Azerbaijan built its bilateral relations with all countries based on the three key principles of international law: sovereignty of countries, protection of the territorial integrity, and resolution of disputes through peace, and principles of non-interference in internal affairs. The presidential assistant also thanked China for supporting a peaceful settlement of the Armenia-Azerbaijan Nagorno-Karabakh conflict within Azerbaijan's territorial integrity on the basis of 4 resolutions of the United Nations Security Council. Mr. Qinlin said China has always supported Azerbaijan's territorial integrity and backed an international law-based solution of the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict. Mr. Hasanov said Azerbaijan supported territorial integrity and indivisibility of China. They exchanged views on the issues related to the humanitarian, political and economic fields. They reaffirmed the importance of reciprocal visits in terms of developing partnership. The Azerbaijani President's assistant also met Vice Minister of the International Department of the CPC Central Committee, Zhu Li. Mr. Li recalled his visit to Azerbaijan as the head of Chinese delegation. He hailed Azerbaijan's development as steady, particularly economic reforms, social stability, and the achievements in improving the well-being of the population. The sides stressed the importance of conducting dialogue and political consultations between various bodies of the two countries amid difficult international situation. Mr. Li said China is ready to share its potential in economic field and increase the volume of investment in Azerbaijan. Mr. Hasanov also visited the city of Tianjin, where he toured several facilities including the free trade zone, Airbus aircraft plant and a foreign trade port. The presidential assistant also met Dmitry Mezentsev, Shanghai Cooperation Organization Secretary General. They discussed Azerbaijan's joining the organization in the capacity of dialogue partner. Mr. Hasanov was accompanied by Azerbaijan ambassador to China, Latif Gandilev.